Okay, hello. Today I'm going to talk about Volkswagen. My name is Aramis. I hope you enjoy. Okay, so some general information about Volkswagen. Volkswagen is a German automobile manufacturing company. This means they make stuff like cars, SUVs, and other vehicles, even vans. Some iconic Volkswagen cars that they've made include the Beetle, which is discontinued, the Microbus, which is also discontinued, and the Golf. And on the left, here's a picture of the Beetle. The middle picture is a picture of the Microbus. And the one on the right is a picture of an older model of the Volkswagen Golf. And so I chose to do my global activity on Volkswagen because I like their group of brands and their cars. And I like that they're one of the few companies that are making an effort towards electrification, moving away from gas powered cars to be more sustainable. And I think they're pretty underrated here in the United States, so they could use some more recognition. So some more information. Globally, Volkswagen employs around 665,000 people, which makes them one of the biggest employers around the world. They also sell their vehicles in 153 different countries. And although they may be one of the largest automobile manufacturers, I don't know if I would consider them to be a monopoly or an oligopoly. As you know, there's lots of competition in the automotive world, and all brands make their own unique models. But I guess you could consider Volkswagen to be monopolistic since they have unique models. Not all brands sell similar types of cars, but each car is still unique, and Volkswagen has their own unique models. And some of their innovations, their biggest innovation is actually platform sharing. It's like the base of the car, the core of the car, and they share that among their many brands. And they're also Volkswagen cars that are pretty fuel efficient. So let's talk about Volkswagen Group for a second. So Volkswagen Group is the overall parent company, which includes Volkswagen. They own a large amount of automobile companies. Some of these include obviously Volkswagen. They own Audi. They own Porsche, Lamborghini, Skoda, Cupra, and they even own Bentley. So this is where the platform sharing that I was talking about earlier comes in. They have like platforms that they share across these brands. And so, for example, some Volkswagen cars, some Audi cars, some Porsche cars, they're all based off of the same platform, which is pretty interesting. Some history. Volkswagen actually began during the Nazi regime, which is a little crazy. This was in 1934. The original project was started by the German Labor Front, but the actual company itself wasn't founded until 1937 by Adolf Hitler. And because of World War II, the company didn't have the time to make commercial vehicles, so they started out making military vehicles at the beginning of its life. It wasn't until 1950, when things died down, Volkswagen finally introduced some commercial models, and they quickly rose to popularity because people saw that German cars were pretty good and people wanted to buy German cars. And since then, they've been in business for about 84 years. And this picture here is an old photo of the Volkswagen Beetle. I'm not sure what year it's from, but I thought it was an interesting photo to include. So sustainability. Recent years, Volkswagen has announced various efforts to make their company more sustainable. Being one of the largest automobile manufacturers, they do emit a lot of carbon and stuff. So this is perhaps their biggest effort to try to reduce that. And so their main goal here is to produce electric cars and to electrify their many brands. And again, going back to that platform thing I was talking about earlier, they've developed a dedicated electric car platform that can be shared across their brands. Current electric vehicles that exist now, you can buy them today, are the Volkswagen ID4, which is on the top right, the Audi e-tron line, which is on the bottom left. This bottom left one is the RS e-tron GT. This is my personal favorite. And then on the bottom right is the Porsche Taycan. Again, these cars all share the same electric vehicle platform, which I think is very interesting and a very smart move by Volkswagen to save some money. Some fun facts. 44% of Volkswagen's total workforce is actually in Germany. And then the rest of Europe is another 31%. Interestingly enough, I think only 4% of the workforce resides in North America. It's kind of sad. Our second fact, their current CEO as of 2018 is Herbert Diess. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but I know their CEO has undergone some controversy. I think he's said some things and people have gone mad about him about stuff, but I'm not too sure about that. Another fun fact, 1 in 3 vehicles that are sold in Germany are actually Volkswagen vehicles, and 1 in 10 vehicles sold globally are Volkswagen vehicles. And this is not the group as a whole, this is just Volkswagen, the car brand. And then the last fact, I think most people know this fact. It's probably their most famous fact, you could say. Volkswagen means people's car or car of the people in German. And then these two pictures here, on the left is a picture of the assembly line. And on the right is also a picture of the assembly line, but from long ago. And so these are my works cited. I hope you enjoyed my presentation. Thank you for watching.